Have you ever wondered why Earth's continents are in the way that they are? It all has to do with plate tectonics. But before we talk about plate tectonics, we must talk about how before plate tectonics, Earth was more viewed as a static Earth, meaning that there was an inner core, mantle, crust, in that order. But they were all seen as static, like they didn't really move. They just stayed in their respective thresholds. But after, now we understand that Earth is more of a dynamic Earth. They're still the same layers, but they're more movable, they're all more malleable, and they're not all just stuck in one place at one time. And before plate tectonics, there was also many other theories. I'm just going to point one out. There is continental drift, which pretty much all the continents were in a massive supercontinent called Pangea, as shown right here. And pretty much then they all just drifted apart. There wasn't much evidence to be backed by this, just other than, well, like, just seeing how they like matched up, but there wasn't really like proof of why they can move around. So that's why a lot of people started thinking about tectonic plates. A lot of great minds thought about it and pieced together the rest of the information that we're going to talk about in the next video. See you in the next clip.
As you can see here are the continents, and the colored lines represent the tectonic plate boundaries. The plate boundaries along the edge of a continent are where a lot of subduction happens. Pretty much subduction is when a denser plate, usually it's an ocean plate, subducts or goes underneath a continental plate, and this creates volcanoes, mountains, and could also trigger some earthquakes. But what I'm going to focus on is explaining how new crust is made in these mid-ocean ridges, or also plate boundaries. So this is how new crust is made. So pretty much magma from the mantle rises up to this point, and because it's in the ocean, it is a mid-ocean ridge. Because it's in the ocean, the second it touches it, it hardens into like basalt. But pretty much it goes there, then the plate moves along, and as it moves along it gets older, and once it meets another plate, since it's older, it gets more dense, so it subducts under, and it melts again in the mantle, becoming more magma, and it just continues on in this pretty much circle.